Hey everyone, it's Dr. Bavarnik here, and I am making a video today just to demonstrate how ridiculous some of these anti-face mask things are. I kind of made a post about it a little bit ago, but I decided that it'd be helpful for people to have a visual. Basically, the thing is that I see these videos and things shared. I have a number of friends who think that face masks cannot filter out viruses, but they can filter out and block CO2. That is incredibly incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a to scale to show you why that's incorrect. Just because even though I could write it, I feel like it's sometimes helpful to see what it would actually look like to block these things out. And plus, again, there are these videos. There is the one person who talked up their credentials for a good, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. They're OSHA certified. They know all these things. They know all about virology and all that kind of stuff, and epidemiology and all the ologies. They know all the ologies. But one thing that they don't actually know is something that you learn as a kindergartner. So let's go ahead and just simply show you what that is. So let's go ahead and go with N95 face masks here. So let's say the smallest they can filter is about 0.3 microns. So I don't know if you can see those little dots there. I'll make them a little bigger there. So, okay, good. So you got the two dots. So this is about the smallest size. Anything smaller than this, they're probably not going to be able to filter out too efficiently. So this here is I did 30 centimeters here. So this is 300 nanometers, or 0.3 microns. You write it like that. So this is the symbol for microns and symbol for nanometers there. It's a little hard to see. I'll work on that for a future video, but I just wanted to do a two-scale thing. So how big is a virus? Well, it turns out that a viral particle is about this big. It's about 100 to 120 nanometers in diameter. So it looks something like this. So this is about the size of a virus. And you can see that a viral particle actually could fit through even the best N95 respirators. So that's interesting. We're going to come back to that because viruses, it turns out, actually aren't just floating around in air. They're contained in respiratory droplets and respiratory nuclei. So I'm gonna do a two-scale comparison for how the virus is actually getting around. But if viruses were just floating around, these people were actually right. This mask wouldn't be able to filter it out, and certainly your cloth mask wouldn't be able to either. But something contained in this video is that, well, you can't filter out this, but you can block CO2. So now I want to go ahead and draw a CO2 molecule. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. So this was 120 nanometers. This is 300 nanometers, and a CO2 molecules are 0.2 nanometers. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can do this here. I can't even make a dot small enough for a CO2 molecule. That's about the size of a CO2 molecule. It's actually way smaller than that dot that I just made. It looks like you barely see it there. So can you filter? You think? So how does this even work? How is this supposed to work? People say, well, oh, you can't filter out viruses, but you could filter out CO2. Are you kidding me? Come on. That's why I said this is something that if people knew the size of particles, which is not really common knowledge, you don't talk about it a lot. That's why this is a kindergarten, or no, this is like a 2-year-old type of problem where you have something that's a certain size and can it fit inside the hole? It's like putting the square and whatnot in the little thing. So that's the size of a CO2 one. You cannot filter them out with even the best respirators. The only reason, again, that your blood oxygen levels could possibly drop is because you're not breathing normally. But that's not because the face mask is filtering them out. That's because you're not breathing normally. So if someone is hyperventilating, they wouldn't be getting enough oxygen. So we know that's not happening from face masks. So let me go ahead and just erase this and show you how kind of the size of what these respiratory droplets are. So let me go ahead and do this. So now I'm going to go ahead and draw the size of the hole in the face mask a bit smaller. So let's say now this is. All right, so let's say that's kind of the size of the face mask hole now. So now I've scaled down the scale. This is 300 nanometers now. That's 300 nanometers. So anything bigger than this is going to be filtered pretty well by N95 respirator. So how big are these respiratory droplets? Well, respiratory droplet is about 5,000 nanometers. So I am going to draw that now, and you let me know. You let me know if you think that something, anything bigger than this is going to be blocked out. So let me know if you think that this face mask would be effective in reducing those droplets. Just let me know. It's, going back to preschool. So let's go ahead and do that. So the size of a respiratory droplet is this big. About, that's 5,000 nanometers. 5,000 nanometers. Do you think that this can fit inside of that? If you do, I don't really know how to help you anymore at this point. But I just wanted to do kind of a little 2-scale visual thing. Got to get a bolder marker for next time. But this is a quick video. And hopefully you learned something here today. And yeah, see you next time.